on superheroes, go, 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 go. Come on superheroes, rescue every girl. Come on superheroes, go, 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 go.
The superheroes was out strolling around and looking for trouble as usual. Until Afroman was a little clumsy and stumbled. Doucheman got shocked and didn't watch the road. He was a little clumsy too. They both stumbled around and suddenly they ran into each other. They both got knocked unconscious and suddenly they had a flashback from their childhood. This is their parents, Mr. and Mrs. Woodshoe. The superheroes was only 7 years old. Their parents told them to be nice while they went for a little walk in the park. In the meantime, the superheroes was playing on the playground. Afroman wanted to ride the horse. The parents went for a little walk. Unfortunately, the lady wasn't very fond of her poor husband. Doucheman smiled and went to try the swings. They were both having so much fun. They had no worries at all. But suddenly, the wicked boy from next door saw Afroman and Doucheman having fun. He didn't quite like that, so he went over to Afroman and took him off the horse. Afroman was getting angry. And while the wicked boy continued to make fun of Afroman, Afroman's anger increased. And suddenly, he felt something powerful in his arm. The wicked boy got blasted away. Doucheman couldn't believe it, and neither could Afroman. The wicked boy got so frightened that he ran away. Doucheman went over to ask Afroman how he did that. Afroman tried to explain it, and then Doucheman gave it a try too. And it worked! Doucheman was so excited. And so were the spectators. Doucheman and Afroman woke up again from their flashback, and they felt a little dizzy. They didn't really know what happened. Suddenly they could hear Miss Rose from a far distance. Dr. Evil had caught her again, but Miss Rose tried to fight back. But Dr. Evil only enjoyed it. He grabbed her again and dragged her along. The superheroes flew like the wind to save Miss Rose. Dr. Evil duct taped Miss Rose to a big rocket. Miss Rose was very afraid, but Dr. Evil enjoyed it. Then Dr. Evil tried to lit the fuse. He finally managed to do so. Dr. Evil got up on his feet, he made fun of Miss Rose, and then ran away to hide in a house. Miss Rose didn't know what to do. The superheroes finally reached the house where Dr. Evil was hiding. Dr. Evil was very shocked to see the superheroes again. As usual, Afroman decided this time to fight Dr. Evil alone. Doucheman got out of the way. Afroman was ready. But suddenly, Dr. Evil became someone else. Darth Evil. He then took his lightsaber. The superheroes was very afraid and didn't know what to do at all. But then Afroman ripped off his clothes, and suddenly he was not Afroman anymore, but Afro Skywalker. The two Jedis ran towards each other. It was an exciting duel. Doucheman cheered for Afro Skywalker. Afro Skywalker won the first round. Darth Evil quickly got on his feet and reached for his lightsaber. The Force was strong with him. Afro Skywalker quickly ran towards Darth Evil. It was a very tight duel. But then Darth Evil used the Force and pushed Afro Skywalker out of the window. Afro Skywalker quickly got up on his feet and took his lightsaber. He walked towards the window and jumped. He attacked Darth Evil again. But then suddenly Darth Evil struck down Afro Skywalker. Afro Skywalker looked down and was very upset. But then he reached for the mask of Dr. Evil. Dr. Evil was knocked on the ground. Afroman was very happy. Then Dr. Evil decided to run away as usual, but immediately turned around and promised to be back in next episode. Doucheman was so happy for Afroman's wonderful work. But suddenly they realized that they forgot all about Miss Rose as usual, so they quickly ran down to free her. But unfortunately they were too late. Miss Rose flew up in the sky. The superheroes was in shock and didn't know what to do, so they just walked out of the place. At least they stopped Dr. Evil and saw some nice firework.